Hello everyone, welcome on back to Monet Farms. So I'm just, getting these final little bits here that they missed. I could probably make a run down and then they wouldn't miss any in the future. I might do that real quick. Won't take too long and then we won't end up doing it in the future. Saves us time in the future, I guess. Yeah, for that cow farm, I'm probably going to be selling it. I don't foresee us really being able to get into it that much, so I think that might just be the best thing we can do. Is at least sell it. Try not to miss too much here, and I'll take the money and maybe buy a field or something, preferably with a crop in it. Okay, leave that off onto a worker. Alright, so I think let's grab the cedar drill. I have gotten that to work now. It is actually super simple. I was doing it wrong. It might be surprising. There's like a pipe to actually load into the actual cart there. So let's see, we have a decent amount of time left. We could put basically whatever we want into that field and be fine. I really do want to do some peas. I think we'll do a field of peas. It might be a little bit of a risk. It kind of just, depends if it'll be done by the time that we could possibly get another crop into that field. That's kind of the worry. We really don't want to end up, harvesting it. Then it's like, oh, we got 3 months until it's been a year and we can't really do much anymore. Now, I'm going to probably buy that flax field. I see it is ready to harvest now. Get this unfolded. Even the old big Steiger here is not having a fun time with this. 5 miles an hour. As far as I know, this is one of our higher horsepower tractors. I think they're all the same horsepower, all of the Steigers, quad tracks, everything. Yeah, it seems to be picking up a little bit more speed now. I just want to get past this corner here. I'll cross the worker's grain tank is once again almost full. Surprising, I know. Man, that's just huge. Not too long ago we had oh, this is a hill. Can we make it up? Right, we must be getting to the top of the hill now. Well, we'll have a worker do a lot of this. I'm not quite sure how this is going to really handle either, so that's kind of my worry, is that it's going to be no fun to try and get this planted. Looks like we are going to use plenty for seeds and fertilizer. Let them go off. Now let's do a quick check. I think they're all the same horsepower though. 524, 524, 524, 435. Yeah, they're all the same. It's possible one of the quad tracks would maybe be a little bit better. Have a little bit more, oh, I don't mean to sell it. A little bit more traction with the tracks. So let's go and buy field number 5. We can just barely afford it. Yeah, I'm thinking about selling the cow farm here. We're gonna get what, about $250,000, and I'm thinking maybe we could invest that into this field. It's almost ready. It's a lentils, which is kind of intriguing for me. Or we could maybe look at field 14. I might be a little tight on that one. Well, let's grab the harvesters. I have to get those brought over, of course. get those started. And, well, we have the one out in that field there. A worker just completed their task. I have some bad news for them. They did not actually do that. I'm not even sure why they stopped. Alright, so we got that a little bit straightened out. So let's put it back on a worker. Hopefully they'll actually, well, work. Ideally, that would be how it would work. We have this here that is full, so we actually should get that done. We don't want them waiting too long, because I would like to get this field done eventually here. And hopefully replanted. We do have quite a bit left, but I would say we're almost halfway. That might be a little bit generous. I think we're pretty close to that. Go ahead and finish filling the first compartment, and then we can go to the second. Yeah, that should be enough. We can go back to this. This harvester was the one I was going to bring over to the flax field first. I probably shouldn't just take this down the road like this, but I'm going to try. I mean, as long as there's no cars, it'll be fine. I don't see any. Gotta make a break for it now. Wider than the road. Now, this flax field is obviously absolutely massive. That is very obvious. You can't even see the other end of the field from here. Now, they might have... Okay, so it might have straw on, but it does not. Put a worker on that. It'll probably take a little while to fill up. It looks like it's going to take a little bit at least. Hey, it looks like they're actually working. And we probably should take this one, since eventually maybe the worker will end up here. And we'll bring this one right to the top of the field. And I might put a third one towards the center of the field. That way we can have 3 combines working in that field, trying to get as far as they can. Then we'll have the one obviously doing the cornfield as well. I do want to look at renting some sort of big sprayer, because we will have herbicide needs for weeds, and some sort of obviously fertilizer for the second layer. So we would either need a big, fairly big solid fertilizer spreader, or a big sprayer, which is kind of what I would preferably get. I'd probably lease it. I think that might be the cheapest for how long we'd have it. Say this at max, I think the flax is about $3,000 for 1,000 liters. I would imagine we're going to get a lot of truckloads from this. So I'm sure it'll be quite some time for selling it, for being honest. I might have took a little bit too much on, honestly. This is just huge. Absolutely massive. And this is one of the bigger headers. It's not the biggest combine for like size, but I guess it's better than doing that cotton field though right there. Be interesting to kind of see how well this will yield. This is 27% done. It's not quite one strip. So it should be able to do almost 3 strips and then have to be emptied. Yeah, won't be too bad. It looks like we'll have to fix some there. And they probably will need more seeds, actually. Going through quite a bit. Alright, Alright, we're going to try and find the halfway point here. I did see the corn harvester is, well, full. Shocking, I know. Obviously, it doesn't have to be pinpoint halfway. I'm sure it's going to take a while till the two harvesters would meet. I can just barely see that one off in the distance. I think right around here is probably half. It really doesn't matter which way it goes first. If it takes, goes the left or the right, it doesn't really matter too much. It all has to be done eventually. Yeah, we might need to look to buy more seeds for the drill. I did not expect him to go through that much. I guess I'm just kind of planning off of... Normally that's what it is, but I guess... Oh, must be a little bit different. I'm going to have to probably drive through the crop to make this a little bit quicker. The main reason I have crop destruction off for this series is I know we were going to use a lot of workers. And the last thing I wanted is, well, to destroy a lot of crop, emptying the harvesters. I'll probably end up doing some of this corn harvest myself. Try to make it a little bit faster. Yeah, I definitely did not put that one at the halfway point. It's nowhere near. Oh, that's fine though. Already 57% full, 43,000 liters. Wow. Well, we probably should start getting things set up around that road. Probably get one grain cart for this, and probably get one brought over to the cornfield. Since I was kind of hoping we could just have one full grain cart and one full truck, and then we'd be fine. Try not block traffic. Just like this third one we put off is not even at the end yet. Yeah, they might miss some too, I'm sure. Yeah, it looks like it. That's fine though. 66% full. There's a lot of money in this though. This already what, $30,000 almost in this, just in this combine? Yeah, we're actually going through a lot of seed. I did have some problems controlling that other tractor there with the grain cart. So I think I'll put it on the quad track. Yeah. That might be best. I think a lot of this will just end up running around trying to empty combines. It doesn't seem too bad in this field, the flax. It doesn't seem to yield a lot for the amount. Money-wise, I'm sure we already have probably easily $40,000 out there. Let's put this here for now. That'll be the first one to probably get full. Worker A completed their task. I'm assuming that's probably the drill. Yes, that is. It looks like they have quite a bit missed, so I guess they kind of completed it to their standards. I forgot the grain cart. Not quite to mine, but... So yeah, well, we probably will just finish that ourselves. And then we'll probably get it filled up with seeds again, as long as we have money, of course. That might be a little bit of a theme until January, when we can start selling it, like the corn and the wheat and everything. I think we have to go this way. I think there's fences otherwise. Well, I see the first combine for the flax is full. I'm not sure about the other ones. I have been getting notifications about them being like 80% full. So I would imagine they're not too far off from being full. You know, that combine right there stopped just close, right, like right next to the actual tray there. Almost emptied right into there. Okay, looks like the one combine is going to its left, so towards the larger patch. Because I did not start that in the center at all. Really, I think that field, it'll take a while to obviously finish, but I think it won't take nearly as long as I think it will. That must be the far flax harvester. Already 18% full on this. We'll go and probably get that one there emptied. I'm sure it's probably 70-some% full. They didn't actually miss any there. So maybe they won't miss any. That would be nice. Yeah, cornfield's not too far off, really. I definitely think I made the right call by not getting another header and putting another combine out there. I missed a little bit there. Because obviously just the cost, and really we're just going to let it sit, do its thing. We'll probably do some ourselves. Hopefully make it a little bit quicker. Yeah, I suppose they really just can't back up enough to get that little bit. That's fair. Can't really complain about that. I say we already got 28,000 liters just here. And on average it would be what? Per 10,000 liters, about $30,000. So there's what, 90,000 almost here? Probably is once you figure in. It's a little bit above 3 grand. And we're nowhere near being done here. We're going to try and sell it in the January time, I think is when it's high. Worker C, that must be them. Oh, it's really tough to get anything done when I'm just basically babysitting the corn harvester mainly. Ooh, over 40,000? Yeah. This trailer's already over 50% full, and we're just not even halfway easily with this field. There's a bunch left. And we'll have to go and fill this up. Or empty that, I should say. Then we'll grab the drill. We should have enough time. Hopefully we can finish out that field. Finally do something ourselves outside of just babysitting the workers. But, I mean, it's probably the most efficient way to really do anything. Can't really, you know, have a worker do the carting. At least not that I know of. That would be nice if we could, though. Ooh, just almost got to the end of the road. End of the row. Say, there are bigger combines, I know, in capacity. It would definitely be nice on this type of map. But I think if you're able to, you know, in that big field, if you had 4 of these going, you'd obviously be doing a lot of carting. But it wouldn't go that. It wouldn't take really that long, really, to do it. You're just sitting in the cart, making sure they're, you know, empty at all times. Wouldn't take too long. Or you got 28,000 liters in here, and I think that was half full. So let's get this little portion here. I'm hoping we can finish this field with this. Then I can get things filled up again. Spend several grand. We're going to fill it up a lot more, though. I think, honestly, 20,000 liters of each is still probably won't be enough. Well, I'll go ahead and start a time lapse. We'll see if we have enough seeds here to finish it out. I'm really starting to think we won't, which will be kind of surprising for me, but Anyways, I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Here I go again. Thinking I could just pretend.
Well, I hate to break it to everyone, but I don't think we're gonna finish this field with what we have for seeds. I think we're gonna have to buy some more. We'll get that. Well, we'll finish this piece here, but we'll go and buy some more. It looks like we have some more full combines. We get to work with 2 here shortly. 2. Get that folded up. Honestly, we really haven't gone through that much fertilizer, which is kind of surprising. But we might start selling some of this other stuff we have over there, because we really don't need a lot of it. Yeah, let's start selling some of that stuff now. So we have... Honestly, we probably won't use the belt system. So we can sell that. Front loader, tools... So we won't be actually getting cows. I don't think we'll have the time with all of the emptying everything, so I don't think we really need this stuff. And that looks like everything. Yeah, so that puts us in a fairly decent spot. I'll sell this. You want a placeable on it. Okay, I don't know what the placeable is, but we'll see. But we'll sell that portion. I'll have to look and figure out what is there that we need to get sold. Where here? So you have to do the open cover, which, yeah, I did that way too close to those. I got that filling up with seeds. Let's grab probably this one. Oh, I turned it off. Let's do this one mainly because I want to try to get the cornfield done. That way we can hopefully get it planted next time. I don't foresee us finishing that field for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know which placeable it is. It might be... I think there's like a fermenting silo there. Maybe that's it. I mean, there are the other placeables too, but I don't want to sell those. That kind of just seems a little bit, you know, I only want to sell the land and not really the buildings. Plus, there are cows there already. But it's just one of those things. It's just, the larger pieces of equipment, I think, is more different. You know, the $300,000 combines, probably don't want to sell those. That might seem a little bit much. And we currently have every single one of these waiting to be emptied. Dang. Dang. Let's get this one here. I want to take a look at the big sprayers. How much are they? I'd probably want to go with the Rubicon, the Hardy Rubicon. It's significantly bigger in capacity, but also the width. And that would be nice for these really big fields. So I think, how much is it? The lease? 25 grand. Per work day is another 5 grand. But that would be cheaper than to buy it. And we wouldn't put that many hours on it. And it is a $500,000, piece of equipment. So it doesn't take much to be cheaper. We're going to easily fill this grain cart, aren't we? Let's take a look at a little bit of a progress to see how it's looking. Honestly, we haven't did too bad on it. We really haven't. So I'm happy with that. It'll take quite some time more. I gotta drive in front of you. I'm just gonna go across country. We'll get this one emptied here. Then we'll empty the whole thing into the semi. I would think we'll probably almost fill up another one as well. So this is gonna be quite a bit of money. This right here might make the series, honestly. We're going to try and get that cornfield done. That is the priority, though, for today, for this month. Okay, they're not completely empty, but they can go a lot farther now than what they were before. Well, that truck is now full. I'm going to try and chase this one down. I want to get this one emptied. This is the one we didn't finish. So, and I think the corn one is full again. The corn one really doesn't go that far. I think that's the most, like, one you gotta be on top of. These, you get, 3 strips out of. They're fairly long strips. Yeah, that looks full, yeah. Kinda just parked there waiting on me. Yeah, we didn't get all of the grain cart into the truck. Okay, they are now empty. Alright, we are finally back into the drill. Oh, I gotta get that put away. There we go. That's probably, I'm not gonna lie, one of my least favorite things about this drill setup so far. That is not the easiest thing to do, especially in a tighter area like that. I mean, it's not that tight, but when you have something this big, it is, so. Well, we can finally finish this field. Yeah, I might look at how much a tank, like one of those buyable things where we can just buy liquid fertilizer is. Otherwise, I mean, we could just fill it up with IBCs. But we obviously have the herbicide, we gotta buy 2 in there. All things that cost quite a bit. Yeah, I think we'll have some money troubles for a little while here. Like worst comes to worst, obviously we can just sell a bunch of wheat or something and we wouldn't have any troubles then. I would like to hold off on the flax, obviously, if it's, can be that amount of money. We already have 1 trailer full. We'll probably dang near get the cart full again today. I wouldn't be surprised, at least. Yeah, I'll look how much one of those things are. We have the piece of land over there to sell. I'm not quite sure what that is that would be stopping us. It's probably the silo there is my guess. The fermenting silo. Well, I'm going to start up a time-lapse once again. This time, we should actually finish this up. So yeah, I will talk to everyone once the time-lapse is done.
That I could do this on my own, but every time the pain goes on, I need a shoulder I could lean upon. I really hope you'll be the one to save me. I really hope you'll be the one to save me. There ain't no one who could take up your place, yeah. It's you who heals my.
Alright, so I think I'll probably do a bunch of this corn harvest myself, I think we should easily be able to finish it. That's the goal, is to finish it. Then we can easily bring the drill over here, get this planted. Trying to have as quick of a turnaround as we can for a lot of these fields. Obviously for that Lintel field, I'm not quite sure, because my thought was I was going to sell that one piece of land there and just be fine. But I don't know, it won't let me sell it, so I probably just end up selling a little bit of corn, wheat, or maybe flax, whatever is the best price. And trying to hold off from renting the sprayer, because that it's going to cost a lot, obviously, to rent the sprayer, and then obviously to fill it up with liquid fertilizer and fill it up with herbicide. Those are not going to be cheap things, but I want to try to get the best that we can for all of our crops, the best price, and that requires waiting. But we can't really be waiting when we have a short timeline to finish things up, so we can't really just sit around and just, you know, hope for the best. Oh, you know, we'll wait a couple months, you know, it's what it is. We only have that luxury, unfortunately. Yeah, that flax field there is honestly gone super, super fast. Actually, speaking of the price, we could just look. That would help. Yeah, they're both they're not super great. Next month would probably be when we would sell them. And wheat is probably going to be the best. I think corn's just going to be going down until January. Flax, I mean, flax might not be that bad. We could sell, you know, a trailer load of that and probably be fine. That probably gives all the money that we need. I don't know about any $1 million harvests, unfortunately. I mean, we have a lot left. There's probably another grain cart left in there. I think this flax field will be finished next month, which maybe if it's, I guess kind of depends on when it's done. Maybe we should, you know, put the priority on getting this, you know, the big field replanted. I don't know. We'll see what kind of the prices are of wheat too. Maybe we can just, you know, get that sold. That would be nice if we could. And we'd be, you know, we'd get $170,000. That'd be nice in the bank account. Get that one field bought. Which maybe, you know, in the end, maybe waiting to sell at the high price might end up hurting us, because we won't be able to get any money in to actually buy the field, so we can actually harvest, you know, get a cheap harvest of just buying the field. Maybe that would be our hindrance in the end, you know. I mean, we could take a loan out. Obviously, loans are allowed. I would prefer not to, but we could. We'd be able to pay it off fairly quick, I would imagine. Yeah, there's not a lot left. There really isn't. That's honestly surprising to me, just seeing that. The one solo combine down there obviously take the longest to finish, just because, you know, it's a small piece here, but there's two working on it. Although I'm sure one of them is probably almost full. I don't know which one. We will have to take a combine and go alongside this edge, it looks like. Get that little bit, every little bit that we can. We'll probably put this into the grain cart and hope we can make it down to the semi. Then hope we have enough room. There's no gates or anything between these fields. It's right to the edge, yeah. We do own them, so we could actually take that out, the fence. Maybe we should, and then we could actually, you know, go from there to here a lot quicker. It looks like it'll be 2 more strips, it looks like. Well, I'm gonna try and time-lapse the rest of this field. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed we'll have enough space. Otherwise, quickest would probably be to take that grain cart and bring that to the silo, empty it, and then bring it up to the fence line and then empty into there. If we desperately needed to, that would probably be the quickest solution. But anyways, I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
There ain't no one who could take up your place, yeah. It's you who heals my wounds. I really hope you'll be the one to save me. I really hope you'll be the one to save me. There ain't no one who could take up your place, yeah. It's you who heals my wounds.
Well, it appears we should be able to finish this cornfield in the harvester. The truck and the cart are all full now. Looks like they're over there fighting for the last piece. They've been full for quite some time. And that is everything of the cornfield. We missed a little bit. Of course. And actually, that makes me realize one thing I was gonna do, and I just haven't been able to because, well, we've been using it. It was to actually sell the corn header because I don't really plan on using it again. So that's probably the rest of the money that we were needing, but we may lease a header for this in the future. So, well, I'll have to probably get all those, well, combines emptied and everything. We should be able to finish that up next time. Anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.